tatta dhinta takita dhimta dhinta tam. This is an invitation for you to taste some of the vocabulary of the goddess practices that we find in ancient Indian dance. So one of the qualities that is very present in goddess philosophies, and not just in India, but in many ancient goddess philosophies, is this idea of what in later Indian philosophy came to be called Maya. Maya in the goddess philosophy means something that is never fully revealed. So it is the idea of, perhaps, of deception, that things are not what they seem, that there's always more to things than meets the eye, that quality of the depth of a mystery, that, you know, a form holds much more than you can actually see on the outside. So this is one of the beautiful and essential principles of the goddess practice. So the movement constellation that we have in Indian dance, that amongst other things goes to this quality, is called Avahitta, and I invite you to try this with me and see what is the sensation that perhaps comes to you from here. So the first thing we do is we drop into the weight in our lower body. So we drop the weight, have the feet in a V shape, and we gently, all through the body, we just drop the weight into the feet, slightly heavier on the heels. Our tailbone is just where it is naturally, so we don't need to tuck it under or push it out, it's just where it is. And then we make sure that our hips are loose, our tailbone is soft and loose. It's really important for the goddess vocabulary. The looseness of the hips, the freeness of the hips is really important. And now from here, we step out on one leg. We take our weight forward, not through the knee, just a little bit. And we can extend the back leg. So it's more or less, nothing is rigid. We don't have to tense the knee, but it's more or less straight. We have weight on both, but more on the leg that's extended in the front. And from here, we now lift our hips towards the leg that is at the back. So this creates a kind of bend in the head. And then we drop this arm very casually. There's no intention here, it's just hanging. And then the other hand is at the waist. The eyes are just looking down, but as if you're aware of great depths behind you. So this gaze is called Adho Mukha, which is you look down, but it's like you can also look into the depths. You don't have to be rigid, and we move the hips. And we allow the gaze to follow the movement. breathing. And just allow the sensation to open up. Perhaps we can even drop the words that we just used at the beginning. The words just get us to the movement. Bring that feeling sensation into your eyes. You can move the fingers of the hand that is at your waist. And when you're ready, you can gently bring the leg back here, just checking the hips are soft, just releasing them and coming out. So when I do that movement, I get a sense of a playfulness, a compassion, a knowingness, a sort of embrace, a twinkle, deep sensuousness. So many things in that one movement. So I hope that you were able to taste something of this Avahitta quality of the goddess. And to me, these embodied practices are so powerful because it's like they have carried the messages from the goddess through centuries into our own bodies and in our own times.